Hello everyone. I hope you all are fine and fit at your homes. Today we are going to start a new chapter, new things we are going to learn in this. You all heard about the rivers, lakes, mountains, everything. But today we are going to learn new things. I should hope that you will learn lot of new things in this chapter. So our new chapter is Save the Narmada Movement. I know many of you have heard about this and many of you know. But today we will learn about all the new things. So let's start with a new journey, Save the Narmada Movement. You know, Narmada is the fifth biggest river in India. And she springs from the top of the Amarkantak, the highest peak of Michael Mountain in eastern Madhya Pradesh. To begin her course, 1245 kilometers between the Vindhya and Satpura ranges. And you know, kiddos, she flows from the western southwest toward the Arabian Sea until she pours out her waters into the Gulf of Khambat in Gujarat. Narmada is the longest river in peninsular India. This river is known all over the world for the largest number of massive dams. Every water, every lake come under this. So it has been across her. And you know, in ancient India, people considered revered as goddess and told stories called myths. You know what is myth? Myth is the untold story, unknown story which we are not knowing about that. Here is one such myth about the Narmada was born. In the ancient times, there was a several dot, all the rivers, lakes and wells dried up. Not even a single birds and trees can drink a single drop of water. You know, the earth was parched and not a single tree had a leaf. Every trees were dried and birds, beasts and people felt dead as they wandered in search of water. There was not a single drop of water in any lake. And the god looked down and from the heavens so cruel was their suffering from. He saw that their heart filled with compassion. They all went together to pray to Lord Shiva, who was meditating at the Amarkantak. When he came out of meditation, the god prayed to him very frequently. Have mercy on your creatures. O Lord, please put an end to this ending spell of thirst. All the people are praying to Lord Shiva. After listening the prayer of the people, Lord Shiva nodded his head. That nod the god knew would work very wonder. They went back happily and Lord Shiva went back to the meditation. He meditated so long and so hard that his body began to heat. His body heated up so much that he began to perspire. And he perspired too profusely that the water streamed down his back and down the mountainside all away into the valley below. And you know, Lord Shiva looked down from the mountain top and saw the stream, and he laughed a great laugh. So delighted was he at the sight, he saw that he blessed the stream, saying, "You will be forever holy and forever flowing. I name you Narmada, bringer of cheerfulness." Lord Shiva is saying that Narmada means that you have to flow every time, never stop. To her people, however, Narmada is Reva, which means agile and active. For as the river goes racing through the hills and the leaps and bounds, she seems to full of energy. The forest along the banks of Narmada were once home to several species of wild animals, such as wolves, leopards, bears, pangolins, hyenas, flying and many more wild animals. But as the trees were cut down, their flying squirrel, blackbirds and their animal lost their shelters because we are cutting down many of trees. Some died out, only a few deer and leopard remained. Apart from the crocodiles and monitor, lizards bask lazily on the rock along the river. You know, kiddos, today the wildlife of this region is protected in the vast Kanha National Park. Animals such as tigers, deers and various kind of langurs, wild boars, jackals and sloth, they are doing their lives, they are saving their lives because what we are doing nothing for them. We have to save them. These are birds too. In the jungle and in the grey, they painted Patriotism. A scheme known as Project Tiger has been started at Kanha to conserve India's tiger species. In 1974, it was declared that a tiger reserve to breed and protect the species. And many tribal people live in the forest and villages close to Narmada. Their ways of life are very inspirable from the river and the forest. All their stories, their lives, their beliefs and their customs, the entire culture is very interesting. They are living nearby the Narmada and in the forest. If these are gone, tribes will be utterly confused and lost. So strong is the bond of these people shared to Narmada. She always belonged to them and they to her. So please protect everyone, the species, the animals, the centuries, whatever we can do. And but now this bond may not go much longer. Narmada, the river, that was born to bring water and back to dying land. And again to the same mission they are. On this mission, she will have to flow into remote regions in Gujarat and Rajasthan, where there is little rainfall, no big rivers and water is scarce. These two states have planned to move vast quantities of rivers water into those dry regions and those thirsty regions, to water farmlands and to generate electricity, to light up millions of houses. In short, this will bring a smile to the faces of those people. To carry out their plans, they have set up the biggest dam building agency ever. This agency is known as the Narmada Valley Agency, and you can see the authority. And the task of this agency is to dam the Narmada. The work of the agency is known as the Narmada Valley Project, and the project was first taken by in 1940s by our first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. But the project did not begin to become a reality until 1979. Due to some legal problems, it is supposed to be finished in 2025. And this plan, due to 30 big dams, 135 middle-sized dams and 3,000 smaller dams across the river over a period of 85 years. And the biggest of these dams is the 136.5 meters high Sardar Sarovar Dam at a site between the towns of Bharocha and Vadodara. You can say that Baroda also. The dam is intended to water nearly 2 million acres of farmland. This is the second largest damming project ever planned. And as we wait for the good, however, some of the harm that it can do is already evident. These dams will wash away the homes of millions of people who live by their rivers. And these dams will wash away all the homes, and the pressure of water was so many higher that it can bring earthquake also. And our big dams, that they are so many pressurizing, they cannot be even completed nowadays, and it was very dangerous and provide water to the farmer or drinking water to the other people somewhere else in their own homeland. And these questions are agitated the minds of large crops of people, and such as environmentalists, workers, writers and many more artists all over the country. They have joined the tribal people of their country, and they have formed a number of movements. And the Narmada Bachao Andolan, and you can say that Save Narmada movement, started and led by the Meda Patrakar and the well-known environmentalist. And what they believe? They believe that if you want somebody happy, you cannot let others be sad. If you want somebody's bring a smile in the regions, you must bring tears to others. Due to this work on the project suffers. Moreover, the World Bank and Japan have stopped financing the project due to controversies. You know what is the meaning of controversies? Controversies, many people talking about something that is not happening, and now it is unclear that the final outcome of the project will be or not completed, and when it be completed. So always just say whatever you can. So till that time, say bye-bye.